Hey everybody, this is Alzrath, and welcome to another episode of The Darkest Dungeon. Yes, we are going to be venturing forth to try to kill the Wizened Hag. This is a battle that I haven't done. I've heard that you're supposed to focus on the hag, but there's no telling what I can do with this. Now, considering it's Apprentice level 1, Blitz will not do it. His character will absolutely just like refuse to do it. I can show you it real quick. Boom. I must be challenged if I am to improve. Yeah, basically he's only going to be doing level 2 or higher kind of matchups, which are going to be things like the Purify the Altars and stuff like that, the red and yellow ones. And we want to get through the bosses, so we're kind of gonna want to go for the Wizened Hag this time. Hopefully it'll go as simply as the Necromancer, but I highly doubt it will. And I will try to remember to use my camping setup before doing that. But for food, let's go ahead and we're gonna go a little bit overboard on the food on this. We're gonna go up to, I want to say 20, yeah, just in case we need the healing before we get there. We'll go ahead and get 8 torches. Now, there has been some discussion about possibly using no torch runs to gather up a bunch of resources, and I will consider it. There are some builds that you can do that are consistent, and I do have the characters to do it. This one's actually fairly similar to it. I could use the Jester setup with a no torches run, but I'm using a Vestal on this one, so I plan to keep my torches high. Main reason for that is it's really good for the resources and you can build them up very quick, but I'm not sure whether just repeatedly doing those would be good for, you know, content. So let's go ahead and click embark with this. I bought what I needed to buy, so we'll see kind of how it goes for us. It's a medium length one.
I had collected many rare and elusive volumes on ancient herbal properties and was set to enjoy several weeks immersed in comfortable study. My work was interrupted, however, by a singularly striking young woman who insisted on repeated calls to the house.
And that is the hag, I guess. I'm not quite sure. As far as opening rooms, we'll worry about scouting. Let's go ahead and go to the left. We'll go through the long ones first. If she's in one of these short distance ones, I'm gonna just cry. That's just how it's going to go. But hopefully we'll be all right traveling this way. We'll explore that. Contents are ours. We got 100 gold. Sure, we'll take it. But as far as the reason why I took this kind of setup is these characters are a little bit better at dealing with back row enemies, and you'll see why I did that fairly soon. We'll have first run of attacks here. Hopefully we'll finish them all off. Yeah, that was pretty quick. Yeah, we'll take it all. As far as we come into this door, let's go ahead and light a torch before we go in. Torch per room, not too bad. Oh, more enemies. Sweet. Round 1. Okay, let's see what we can do. We're going to try Dazzling Light, just one of them. Maybe a stun effect. Nope. No stun effect, but they're going to slime. Which means that we need to take them out fairly quick. We don't want to take too much damage before the hag, because she will slowly kind of decay your party. That's pretty much her main mechanic that I know of. Okay. Let's go ahead and use some holy water on this coffin, see if we get anything good. Okay, apparently it doesn't do anything. What else would there be used on it? Well, let's go ahead and open it. Okay. I'm not sure what else you'd want to use on it. There are items. If you use an item on the chest, it'll change the outcome of it. Please don't search the dead bodies. We don't have any more holy water to cleanse them with, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. Round 1. Yeah, we'll try Dazzling Light again. If we can get a stun on it, it helps our chances because we basically reduce their effectiveness very greatly. The best strategy for this is usually just to be overly aggressive and blow the crap out of things. And that's why I keep point blank shot on here. Just for them. So I can start moving back. Rend the old gods. Okay, you're gonna make him bleed. No, he resisted. Thank you. Okay, now you need to do more damage. And they all dodged. That's bullcrap. Kill them, please. Well, you killed one of them. Highly ineffective there. Can you break through and kill some of them? Still not killing her. The cultist acolyte. Okay. Stress, yeah, that sucks. Snops is a little bit edgy as is, but we can deal without it. Let's go ahead and do a judgment and a dodge. You guys are sucking today, by the way. Open vein. Kill him, please. Okay. Usually they're a lot more good than this. Increased damage and -4 dodge. We could put that on one of these characters, possibly her just boost her damage even more. Crevecoeur is doing so much for us. Let's go ahead and switch that back to where it was. Now, we do need to bring our torchlight back up just a little bit so we're not walking through the dark and getting additional stress just on the fly. Do we have... No scouting. Okay, we'll keep moving forward. Going the long path first, that way we don't really have to worry about it as much. Yeah, you'll eat, get some of your life back, and explore these. Empty crate, not too worried about it. We do need more torches fairly soon. Usually we run across a torch stand by now. I have a feeling this one's going to be a lot more negative for us. There's a scout. Okay, how far did you guys scout? Only one room. We'll keep moving in this direction. Gonna be prepared for that guy at the very end, though. Simply must know what's in. Okay, what's in there? Sure, we'll take a little bit of food. Let's go ahead and light another torch. Could use more torches, though, like I said. Okay. You guys are investigating everything all of a sudden.
Glittering gold,
Keys and
trinkets
gems.
baubles.
Sweet.
Paid
Not really
for
super
in
interested.
blood.
Awesome, weak enemies here. We could blow through these fairly quick if we get first strike on them.
Begone, fiend.
Already got rid of one. Sweet. Grave Nibble with a crit. Great. Let's get our stress back up. Divine Grace on you, because you need the healing. And then I'm going to go ahead and try to bash as much of these guys as I can. Nice dodge there. And kill. Thank you. Nice increase in damage as well. So, that's not too bad. He's just recanting about how these nightmarish creatures can be felled and beaten. Just a basic explore. Yeah, just a basic one. I really hope the hag isn't in these back ones that we passed up. But it doesn't look like there's any enemies in this hallway, so we can do alright without this. God, why are you eating so much? Stop it. You. Disarm that. Thank you. We can keep going forward without bright lights, at least. We're going to end up in a battle in this room, so we kind of want that torch before going in. Just to reduce the chance of us being surprised. Yeah, that would have hurt if they would have gotten first strike on us. So let's try and... Oh, goodness gracious. All three of them dead. Ooh, lovely de-stressor there. Unfortunately, Snoffs didn't take advantage of it. But she's not even taking advantage of the self-heal. Okay. Wicked hack that thing. So the last one's going to survive and dodge everything and get crits on us to reduce our... That was stupid. I'm sorry. Take all. We're going to go ahead and use that on you, and we're going to use that on you. There we go. Heirloom crest. Yeah, we'll go ahead and open it. It's trapped. It wasn't locked though, so yeah, nothing we could have really done about that. Another treasure room. We got a block there with. We only have the one shovel. We'll save the food for camping. I think we might camp at the end of this section. We can do without this. Let's go ahead and shovel our way through that.
A victim to the spreading corruption.
Okay. Not going to be a treasure. She's not going to be in the treasure room. So we might end up fighting her in the dark, which is really going to suck. Oh, Lord. And you have to camp in rooms, so we're going to camp in this room and hope for the best by the next room. Oh, we surprised them, so that's going to work out to our advantage as well. Can you please... we'll do a blanket heal on everybody. And see what we can get going there. And far as these guys, breakthrough shouldn't suck too much. Come on, one more hit. All of them dead, and you are alone, so let's try an open vein on this guy. Yes! I see why people like this combination of two Hellions and a Highwayman. It just works really good together. And we get a whole bunch more gold. Beautiful. Yeah, we'll open it. Contents are ours. What did we get? Not really impressed. Let's go ahead and camp. Reduce our... Well, we're not going to really reduce our stress a little bit, but we are going to use abilities to possibly buff us.
Close in tenuous
Meal phase and skill phase. I haven't done camping on here, have I? Okay. Benefits of camping. Camping is two parts. You have the meal phase and the skill phase. Skill phase is where you use your abilities to reduce stress and improve your stats for the upcoming battles, whereas the meal phase gives you food. So we're going to go ahead and do the meal phase right now. We're going to go ahead and go for... Let's go for a feast. Yes. And now we have camping skills that we can use. Now, Respite is the amount of hours you have, like the time that you have to use your abilities. She has Wound Care, which will heal a character for a little bit of money. I mean, a little bit of health. And remove bleeding, possibly? It's kind of a small chance, but we don't really need that because all of our characters are at fairly high life. We have Pray, which reduces stress of everybody if they're religious by 15. If they're not religious, it reduces their stress by 5. And you have Sanctuary, which it reduces the chance of a nighttime ambush. Which, let's do that one, of course, yeah. Don't want to get ambushed at night. You have Bandit Set, which reduces the less likely to be surprised until next camp. You have Clean Guns, which increases your accuracy and damage, and another Wound Care there. She has Pep Talk, which is stress resistance on one person. Revel, which is reduction in accuracy and speed, but it reduces stress and it heals for a little bit. And Reject the Gods, which is reducing stress by 25, and all companions have stress increase. Not really necessary to do them, and they both have like the same abilities here. So we're probably going to go with Bandit Sense. Okay, and how much more time do we have? We have 5. I think we might just Pray. That, or we could Clean Guns with him. It's one or the other, because they're 3 and 4 costs each. Let's go ahead and have him Clean Guns, because he can do more damage. And these aren't really going to get much from them. Could reduce her stress, but yeah. We could do Pep Talk on Snoffs, though. Because, frankly, she's going to have an issue with, well, stress. She's halfway full on stress, whereas the rest of them are fairly low. So we're going to go ahead and go with this, and we will rest with this, and hopefully we'll have a good night. You can get ambushed at night. Best press on. Best be on our guard. He'll take first watch, blah, blah, blah. And we didn't get ambushed. Yay. So we're going to go ahead and move to the next room and see what we have waiting for us. That is going to be a tree stump. Yeah, you'll open it. There might be something behind it. Treasures are hidden behind it. Sweet. More stuff. We should get some gold from that at least, though. So that's not going to be too bad. Hopefully we don't run into an enemy before going in trap. Thankfully you resisted it. Let's go ahead and torch up before going in, and hopefully this will be the hag room. I'm hoping. Nope. Oh, yes it is. Never mind. It is the hag room. Okay, Weisenhag, we were surprised, unfortunately. So we're going to have to shuffle our characters around, and she's going to throw one of the Hellions into the pot. Thankfully, Hellions have fairly decent life. You're going to point blank shot so you can move back. Okay. Which is not going to get them out of there, but it's going to move him back so he can start hitting all of them. Okay, we need to get in a little bit better position. You're going to keep moving back. We're going to get them into a much healthier position than they currently are. Now, with the amount of damage that we were doing to that pot, that's actually not too bad. So, yeah, it's going to throw her into the pot, which is going to move him back to the front. God damn it. Move back. Okay, you're going to have to point blank shot again to move back. That's going to dump her out. Sweet. So, Meat Tenderizer is just kind of a global small damage thing. It's meant to kill people off. So, that's one reason why we don't really want to worry about this cauldron thing, because it's going to keep being thrown in there. Throw the Vestal in there. I really don't care about that one. I want my people doing damage. That's probably really bad for her morale, but we can keep dealing damage to the boss here, which is kind of my entire goal. Only 2 damage with that? That's pathetic. You're going to go ahead and take a little bit of damage and probably a bunch of morale issues. Oh no, you also got a debuff. Big damage decrease. Iron Swan on you. Deal as much damage as you can to that boss. Yeah, we know you're boiling. Let's go ahead and have you shoot like that. See if you can deal a little bit more damage to it, and we'll have one of them charge through. Stop sipping at my people. Okay, don't die on me, anybody, please. I could use you all to stay alive. Yes, I realize you're in pain. You are going to break through and hopefully get her out. Yeah, you got her out, but not enough to... Oh, so close to death. Okay, you guys need to break through and do as much damage as possible. Okay, move back. Pistol shot. Oh, he crit shot her. That means that's over. We didn't get her on death door. Okay, that's lovely. Debuff Stone and Hunter's Talon, which is Bounty Hunter only, which would go really good on Blitz. Plus 3% crit and plus 10% plus 10 accuracy to ranged, but it reduces dodge. Debuff Stone, increased chance of debuffs. I don't really care about the Debuff Stone. But we do have a chest here. That's Heirloom Chest. We have a key, we might as well use it, see if it has an effect. It doesn't, so let's go ahead and open it. What did we get from here? We got a Protection Stone, which is increased protection, reduced damage, and 3 Onyx. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Our inventory is fairly full. We have beaten the Hag today, which people keep saying these bosses are hard. Doesn't really strike me as too terribly hard. I mean, yeah, we're hurting, but we could actually even venture forth further with what we've got. Do we have any reason to, or would it just take too long to get there? Looks like it would just take too long to get there, honestly. We don't have any way to really reduce the stress of the characters there in the front lines either right now. So I think that's all we're going to do in this dungeon. Another simple boss. I'm kind of waiting for it to get hard, but a lot of people are saying these first ones are terribly hard, but I'm not having that much trouble with them. I'm probably jinxing myself by saying that, but I could see a difficulty increase being worthwhile, and we'll click next. We got a little bit of money from that. We also got some stat things. Okay, and Snofskin is now level 3, which means she won't go on low-level quests either, so we've got to start leveling up the other healer. Warren's Grounger, which works well in the Warrens. We got in Dungeons Warrens increased damage, won't allow gambling, and we have Photomania, where above light he has increased stress resist, so that's pretty good. Our characters are doing quite well. Let's go ahead and return to town, and we can upgrade a few things. I'm not so sure whether I want to right now. We now have 2 level 3s sitting kind of fat and happy right here. We do want to get her better armor, though. But until then, let's see. Do we want to increase any of these? Oh, we don't have the portraits for that. Oops. Let's see. Do we want to increase any of these is what I was actually looking for. There we go. Could increase our weapon smithing up. Could take our armor smithing up. I think we want weapon smithing, possibly. Yeah, increased damage just really does it for me. It makes me happy. Still not an improvement in the visuals of that, but yeah, whatever. Let's go ahead and get Blitz over here. Let's go ahead and increase his... He's from a refurbished axe to a fine axe. It shows it as green too. That's kind of cool. Increased damage, crit base is the same. Speed is increased though, so that's good. So he's getting a lot stronger. We could do the same for Alzarath actually. But I'm going to do some upgrading off screen, and I will see you guys next time whenever we play a bit more of the Darkest Dungeon and explore even further. Might even unlock more bosses possibly. We shall see. But yeah, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzarath, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.